Hey everyone, I hope your weekend's going well so far. So I wanted to give you a quick update on what ComfyUI released yesterday that is now integrated into their workflows. So they have two example workflows for two models. One is the HuMo model. I know I'm just saying the acronym and that's probably wrong, but this is a text to image, image to video, audio to video. It looks like it's going to be a competitor to a lot of lip synced, audio generated content. So this looks pretty cool to me. So these have some copyrighted music, so I'm just going to play this one for you.
The wheat bends, not only to the wind, but to the vast heavy...
So, not bad, right? I really like the hair physics, the way the image looks. Looks pretty cool. I'm going to give that a try for you today. And the other one is Chroma1 Radiance. This is a text-to-image model made by Lodestone Rock. This one looks pretty cool. I was checking out the blog here, and some of the details that they have are incredible. Now, I'm just going to be using some very simple prompts during these tests because I haven't actually done any research on these models or what kind of prompting works best with them. I do plan to update my LoRA tool to create LoRAs for these as well once I understand the models better, but this is kind of just a quick demonstration just to show you what's new and what came out this weekend. So let's start off with Chroma. This is a workflow that I downloaded just from their blog there. It's free. It's nothing that I've customized. It's just the stock Chroma workflow. It's pretty good so far. Let's give it a try. I just copy and pasted one of the example prompts from the blog just to ensure that I had the proper structure. Once again, I'm running this on a 5090 with 128 gigs of system RAM as well. I don't think you need that much, but let's see how it goes. Okay, look at that. We've recreated their famous croissant image that we saw on the blog. Now, my initial impression, I'm very impressed. It's a little bit weird with the faces on some of them, but I'm really digging this detail. I mean, this looks really great. Maybe I'm just tired of some of the models I've been using, and I'm excited to see, a new color palette and kind of a new detail structure in a model, but yeah, it's pretty cool so far. Try using one of their other example prompts. This one was for the detailed shot of the woman in that elaborate costume. So let's hit run again and I'll meet you in the future. Okay, we got this one generated as well. That looks incredible. Let's take a closer look at some of the details here. The first thing I noticed was the texture on the metal here. You can really see that maybe it's a piece of lead or some kind of ancient construction on this jewelry. It looks really cool. The hairline as well. You got the baby hairs, realistic scalp. I mean, you even have the chain going under one bang and coming out the other side there. That's really cool. I don't know, maybe I'm gassing this model up a little too hard. I'm not sure, but I enjoy what I've seen so far. But why don't we move on to the next? So for this one, I had it pre-set up a little bit. I actually have no idea if this is the right setup or not. Looks like you can have a reference image, so we're just going to use Audrey Hepburn, my favorite. You can load audio. So I loaded a clip from the old Batman TV show.
Their minimum objective must be the entire world.
I mean, yeah, it's very stupid, but it's audio. You can also record your voice on the fly here. I have that blacked out just in case it gives an error message. And then just a really simple positive prompt about Audrey Hepburn smoking a cigarette while talking. I mean, I don't know how this is going to look. It's something I've done no research on, and it's a little bit more complicated. So let's just see how it goes. Let's give it a run. I think this might take a little bit longer. So once again, I'll meet you in the future. Okay, looks like that's finished. I'm actually surprised to see that it didn't retain the reference image and pose exactly. It actually took a different photo of Audrey, inspired by my reference photo. Let's see. I think it's going to be a little weird.
Their minimum objective must be. Their minimum objective must be.
Honestly, I kind of like that. It looks pretty cool. Let's take a look at some of the details here. Why not, eh? So the first thing I noticed was it recognized that she's smoking a cigarette, and as she starts to speak, the smoke exhales out of her mouth. That's pretty cool logic. Now, as I said, this is probably the worst example of this. but hopefully it inspires you to try it. Let me know on Patreon if you make anything with this. Send me some examples. I'm really curious to see what people do. Just consider this a very beta, alpha, early review of these models, and hopefully I'll have something better for you later on. Anyways, guys, I wanted to just show you that. Have a good weekend.